Hey, it's Brian with Old Man New Tech, and I tell you what, time has come for me to get a new set of headphones from TaoTronics. They have been my go-to headphones for the past year. I've been using the BH060, which was one of my first reviews on this channel. So, I went online, looked at Amazon, and I found about 1 million different models for TaoTronics. I mean, they spent the past couple of years just flooding the market with different models. So, I did what I normally would do, and I looked up the headphone that had all of the features that I would want in the ideal headphone for a budget price. So I came up with this one. We're going to take a look at it today on Old Man New Tech. Now the Soundsurge 55 model has just about everything that I'm looking for in a budget headphone. Now you're going to be able to find this online for floating around $100, depending on if you can get a sale on it or not. So it's still in that modest budget price range. You're not spending $250 to $500 for some of the more premium brands out there. But I'm getting a feature-rich headphone with the Soundsurge 55. Let's see how they stack up. TaoTronics claims they've included Sony's noise cancellation chip technology. You'll get 3 different ANC modes. I'll get travel, office, and ambient. You'll also get a long 30 hours of playtime with USB-C fast charging, which will give you 2 hours of playtime with only 5 minutes of charge. They're a very comfortable design with protein ear pads and adjustable fit. In fact, the cups rotate 180 degrees, which is a must for headphones. And they also include hands-free calling with CVC 8.0 noise canceling for background noise reduction. Okay, so now normally we see these sorts of features on Sony, Bose, just to name a few. Now coming in at just over $100, I'm going to see if TaoTronics Soundsurge 55s really deliver on their promises. Hey, sorry for breaking in here, but this channel doesn't happen without the support of you. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I'm not a hot Instagram model. I can use all your support to make this channel happen and to bring you the latest in budget electronics. So if you could, shoot me some comments down below, give me a thumbs up, and if you're feeling up for it, hit subscribe. That really helps me out a lot. I also put Amazon affiliate links down below. That helps out the channel too. And maybe you can help me blow this channel up. All right, so with the Soundsurge 55s, we'll be getting the beautiful TaoTronics box. Nice graphics. And that orange and white that we've come to know them for. Inside the box, we'll find a case. Notice, it's a nice rubberized exterior case, and please, headphone companies everywhere always include a case with your headphones. Can't stress that enough. Nice little TaoTronics logo there. And inside the case, look at what we have. Oh, this TaoTronics goodness. Let's check them out. Our accessory bag. 1 airplane adapter. 1 3.5 millimeter auxiliary jack, so we can hardwire this bad boy. And we've got a beautiful USB-C cable. Love modern charging techniques. Let's not forget our trusty user manual. Finally, we've got the TaoTronics Soundsurge 55 headphones themselves. Look at this. We've got ratcheting headband, something that we've gotten used to, and we see that we have a hybrid metal and like a rubberized plastic headband in there. I should have really good flexibility with this. I'm not afraid to stretch them out a little. I can see my microphones here, both right and left. I've got a simple minimalistic design. It's all flat black plastic, so it's very light. I've got the embossed TaoTronics logos on the exterior cans. And what I like is we have a swivel. We have 180 degrees of rotation for the ear cups. Now the ear cups are comprised of a protein padding that feels very much like memory foam. And I tell you what, all headphones should have this nowadays. They're very comfortable. Inside, for my old man eyes, I've got clearly labeled R and L. It seems like a little thing, but believe it or not, it's kind of nice to be able to see which side the headphones belong on. Up top, for for the crown of my noggin, I have also ample padding, so I should be comfortable in these for a couple hours. Now all the controls for the TaoTronics Soundsurge 55s are located on the right ear cup. You're going to notice you have a power button right here. We've got our ANC modes, so we have our active noise canceling modes. There are 3 different types of active noise cancellation with this model, and because they're using a chip from Sony, I'm expecting something really special when I turn these on.
Brilliant! Brilliant!
We have our up and down rocker buttons and our USB-C port. Again, grateful for a modern way of charging it, and happy to see no micro USB. And finally, we have the port for our 3.5 millimeter, just in case we want to hardwire something. So, let's get these synced and see what they sound like. All right, so I'm on my iPhone, and I'm going to power it up. I can hear the power on. We're in pairing mode. Just like that, we're connected. Okay, and we're back, and we have them synced up to my iPhone now, and we're going to check out the fit and how they sound, which are 2 of the more important factors when it comes to reviewing these products. Shall we? All right, I'm getting a lot of passive noise cancellation just because this is a very snug fit, but they do feel comfortable, although I'm feeling a little bit of a pinch underneath my ear from the pressure of the headset. It seems that the headband is applying a little bit of pressure, and we'll see how comfortable we are in about an hour or 2. Now, as far as the ear cups go, I have normal size ears. I am feeling some pressure on the right and left cup on the outer edges. The outer parts of my ears are hitting the edges of the cups. Now I can wiggle them a little bit to get them to fit in, but it feels a little bit claustrophobic in here. I'm gonna put these on for a little while and tell you how I feel in about an hour.
1 hour later.
All right, we're back. So I can tell you they are a little bit tight, and so I can tell you that I would feel a little bit, like I said, claustrophobic, and the constant pressure of the cups does tend to build up a little bit of heat inside the cups. Now normally this material that TaoTronics has used, this protein padding, usually has a cooler feel to it, but because of the pressure, I'm feeling a little bit of heat building up in there, and I think I'd be a little bit uncomfortable after about an hour to 2 hours. So I'd be good for about a movie maybe, and I would be wanting to take these off. All right, so we're going to turn these on, and I'm going to give you a little listen to the greeting voice here.
Power on. Your headset is connected.
All right, so a little bit robotic, but the magic sauce is in the music. So let's see how these sound. And so today, Old Man's choice of music is Audio by Sia. Wow. All right. We're gonna turn it up here. Woo! Okay, I have them up all the way. Let me turn them down. Okay. All right, so far it sounds really good. I mean, they've got the sound down to a science with TaoTronics. The bass is balanced. I'll give you guys a little listen to them here. The music separation is clear and separate for both channels, and the controls are easy to use. It's easy to find the rocker for the up and down volume, and we're going to try it now with the active noise canceling in travel mode.
Travel mode.
Okay. Wow, it's so wild when I put on the travel mode for sound cancellation, I can't even hear my own voice, which is very typical for decent noise cancellation. They are using the Sony chip for helping them to get 3 different modes for equalizers. I'm going to try the second one here. I'm going to power them off.
Power on.
Okay, so The noise cancellation is effective. I do have some equipment running in the background here, and you may be picking it up on my mic right now, but it completely negates that. I'm living in the old man basement here, and I can usually hear my furnace running and my hot water heater running, also a pump running, and these headphones really block those noises out. Now the 40mm drivers in these headphones really pumped out the bass, and the bass seemed a little bit more prevalent when I had the active noise canceling off. And now I know some people have reviewed this set and they seem to think that the bass is elevated when they hit the active noise canceling. However, everything that I've listened to the same songs over and over again, and the downbeats where I expect them to be sometimes are a little bit lower with the active noise canceling on. When I take it off, or if I go to the lower levels of active noise canceling, I can hear that bass a lot more powerfully than I could before. Powerfully, is that a word? It is now. Now these are Bluetooth 5.0 with aptX chip technology in them, and I get almost zero latency, and I get great range also. I can walk around the house without losing connection to my Fire Stick. Speaking of my Fire Stick, I was able to watch movies and videos on YouTube with zero lag. Now the battery life on the TaoTronics Soundsurge 55s claims to be 30 hours, and while I wasn't setting a watch to this, I was able to use them for about 2 weeks, a couple hours each day, and that was at pretty high volume. I didn't get a low battery signal until about the 14th day, and I had another 20 minutes left in a movie that I was watching. So what I did was I went and I plugged these into the wall for about 5 minutes, and I got another 2 hours worth of usage out of them.
No way!
I do like the design. It is really simple. It fits fairly close to the head. It's not jutting way out. However, I think I'm sacrificing some design for comfort on this one.
And now, the final impressions.
Well, my final impressions. What can I say? I had high expectations for this headset from TaoTronics. I mean, I spent around $100, which, if you've been watching my channel at all, that's on the higher end of what I spent on headphones. This headset has great features. I mean, it's got 3 modes of active noise canceling, and it's got a Sony chip to make it happen. It's also got aptX, Bluetooth 5.0, it's got all the latest technology, it's got the latest charging technology, including the USB-C. It's got a really cool design. It's got the protein ear padding. It's got great sound, 40mm drivers to really drive home that thumping bass. So it's not extremely bass heavy, not like Skull Crushers, but it does have a really well-balanced sound. Mid-ranges sound good. The voices are great on this headset, as well are the high notes. I can turn them up all the way and it's still crystal clear. However, and this is a big however, I find that if I'm wearing these for a long period of time, it begins to get a little bit irritating for my ears, and it gets to be hot inside. I'm building up a lot of heat in here just shooting this video. So, if your ears are tiny, and granted, I've got a medium-sized skull. I know it doesn't look like that on TV. They say TV adds 15 pounds to your skull, but if you have a smaller head, and you don't mind a little bit of pressure on your ears, this might be the headset for you. But if you're interested in this product, please head down below, support the channel. There's an Amazon affiliate link, and we'll catch you on the next Old Man New Tech. Hey, this is Brian with Old Man New Tech. We can't make this channel happen without you, so please hit subscribe and smash that bell down below. And if you're looking for product links, you'll find them there too. Thank you.